Showtime.
Yeah, no, I know. Just give me a minute, okay?
Why? It's not like you have to prepare what you're going to say. I've already given you your speech.
Helpful husband that you are, but I need a moment to collect myself, okay? You want a convincing performance out of me or what?
You've had enough time. Let's go.
Spencer.
It's about time. Where have you been?
These weren't easy to get, but I think these are what you wanted.
Yeah. You know, I was a little worried about my speech, but I think this presentation's going to be quite entertaining.
Thank you all for being here. I realize how hastily organized this meeting was, but Olivia insisted that what she had to say to the board couldn't wait. So with that in mind, I will turn this meeting over to our interim CEO of the last few months. Olivia, the floor is yours.
Phillip. Good morning, everyone. I would like to make a brief statement.
Is that your script in her hand?
The last
Looks
few
like
months
it's
have
only
been
a few sentences long.
No, it's a simple message, really. I
And I'm honored
I
and privileged
failed.
to
I'm
help
going.
steer this company through one of its
Very
most
catchy.
difficult
Can't
periods.
wait to hear it
However,
come out
the
of her
time has
mouth.
come to step aside and let more experienced, more able executives retake the helm. And so, I'm sorry. It's so hard to stand here and read a speech before such an intimate gathering. It just comes out as stilted. It's almost as if somebody else wrote the words. You know, instead of a scripted presentation, maybe what this occasion calls for is something a little more spontaneous. Something from the heart. It's true that as of today I am resigning and handing over all my duties to my husband, Phillip. I know that some people didn't see me as an ideal fit here. Maybe I was too hands-on, too bold. But there is a perfect opportunity for me out there in the business world. And I guarantee you all will be hearing of and from me very soon. Now, I'd like to take a moment and pay tribute to your once and future leader. A man whose capabilities I've only recently come to fully appreciate. My husband, Phillip Spaulding.
Thank you, Olivia. But that's not necessary.
I want to salute his courage and tenacity. His gritty determination to battle his way back from illness and regain his place here as head of this great corporation. I mean, some would say that Phillip should be in charge. I mean, he's a Spaulding, after all, but family alone doesn't explain his return. No, Phillip's saga is one we can all take to heart. When you are as sick as Phillip was, people have a tendency to write you off. And I guess that's understandable. I mean, it's not as if he had a badly broken leg or an operation where once you're recovered, that's it. He had a mental illness. And how do we know when that's really cured? I mean, who's to say he isn't going to lose his grip on reality again and fall apart? Medical science says it. That's who. And I have the documents to prove it. Phillip has had the best of treatments, and it has served him well. Analysis, medication, even electroconvulsive therapy.
How did she know about that?
Well, technically, there is no cure for his condition. With ongoing monitoring and periodic testing, the odds of him having a relapse are dramatically reduced. So I hope the day has come where we in this country no longer stigmatize people who've had to deal with severe emotional problems as some time bombs ready to go off. Oh, you know what? I'm just so proud of him. Look, ladies and gentlemen of the board, I want to give you your future leader. A man who has fought so hard and returned from a very dark place. Phillip Spaulding.
Alan, why didn't you tell me about this?
You are aware that Olivia was exaggerating about Phillip's condition?
He's certainly still very, very strong and gritty, and he's proven that.
Absolutely. I can assure you that my son is no glassy-eyed survivor of some mind-scrambling medical procedure.
No, he's as capable and as sane as any other Spaulding.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, this is what happens when you get on Olivia's bad side.
Would you do me a favor? Would you go check on Emma?
Emma's fine. She's with the nanny that I hired. I'm so glad that you convinced me to come to this board meeting.
I'm so glad you could be here. I wouldn't want you to have missed it. Actually, stick around. There's more to come.
No, Phillip, let it go. Olivia's out of the company. Work hard. Prove to the board members that you're not...
Crazy? Dangerous? Who's to say I'm not?
Let it go. Walk away before you do something you'll regret.
I'll see you at home, Beth.
Okay.
Ooh, that looks good. Can I have a go?
Oh, by all means. That was quite a moving speech you gave.
Thank you. I hope you don't mind, but I improvised a little bit because I don't know, your speech was good, but it just didn't do you justice, you know? You're far too modest.
I could have sworn I told you to say it word for word.
Well, I would have cleared my changes with you last night, but you were already asleep, and I didn't want to wake you. I know you need your rest.
Careful. I might just have to call the district attorney right now.
Well, you might want to watch that temper, Phillip. I mean, you might undo all that hard work with therapy and shock treatments.
Oh, that highbrow humor. You're going to be so sorry.
Phillip, promise. Might I have a word?
You know what? I'm just finishing up with my wife. We're almost done.
No, Miss Rita, I'm going to go home to my daughter. He's all yours. If you have business to discuss, he's your man. Bye, sweetheart.
Bye, darling. And yes, I do promise.
Okay. You know, there is one bit of business that I didn't get to while I was here. I wanted to create a foundation to provide the same kind of care that Phillip got to those who can't otherwise afford it. I mean, as drastic as it was, the electroconvulsive therapy, it might have cut his stay at Ravenwood by months, wouldn't you say? So why not share the wealth? Let's fast track as many other mental patients as we can.
Phillip, I wish you'd run that speech by me before you gave it to Olivia.
Well, we should have known not to trust her, right? And you must be ready to throttle her.
Oh, no, not at all. Actually, I should buy her a drink.
Huh? Of what? Strychnine?
Oh, what, Alex? Let her have her little victory on the way out the door. It's okay. Texted. She's got these sheep looking at me like the next time I come into a board meeting, I'm going to be wearing a straitjacket. No, it's okay. Olivia reminded me of a very valuable lesson.
Muzzles are your friends?
Well, yes, but more than that. Never to underestimate the depth to which she will sink. It's a mistake that I won't make again. No, I think it's time that I put Olivia in her place. For good.